My name is Christine Lang. I'm an assistant professor and SDSU Extension Consumer Horticulture Specialist. We are at the SDSU Specialty Crop Research Field Southern location, and today we are going to talk about cut flower production. So the reason we are exploring cut flower production as part of our horticulture research program is there's an increasing number of small and local farmers working in the state of South Dakota who are really interested in growing cut flowers. And a lot of the cut flowers that you buy in your local florist shop are actually shipped from outside of the United States. A lot of our cut flowers currently that are used in florist shops come from places like Ecuador and Brazil and other locations that have, really nice warm growing climates all the time. But one of the challenges that presents is some of the flowers that are more, maybe sensitive or not as robust. It's hard to ship them long distances and have a really nice fresh product. So what that does is it creates a great opportunity for farmers here in South Dakota to grow and market a local product. One of the challenges we have currently for our farmers in the state is while there are other university cut flower research programs, they are in locations such as North Carolina and Utah. And as you can imagine, the growing conditions in those states are slightly different than what we're dealing with here in South Dakota. So the goal of our research program is to provide a network of support for cut flower farmers in the state. So we are bringing together cut flower farmers and producers, and we are working on educational opportunities and workshops. We're holding peer-to-peer meetings so that people can share and visit with one another and celebrate successes as well as challenges and swap ideas. And a big part of my program is to conduct on-farm research trials here on campus as well as other locations across the state as our program grows so that we can get South Dakota specific cut flower production information. And we want to be able to inform farming practices for South Dakotans, whether it is cultivar selection or timing of planting or planting methods. So for example, does using black woven fabric warm up the soil and create earlier production of snapdragons? Or how can we manage fertility, especially with nitrogen fertility, so that we can have continuous harvests and not see a lag in production? Also, one thing we're noticing in our current trials is that as the season has progressed, the zinnia flower size has actually gotten smaller. So how might we be able to manage that with better fertility practices to ensure that bloom size stays large and robust throughout the entire growing season? We are doing this research on cut flower production to help producers make better decisions for their farm. One of the purposes of research as well as extension is for us to experiment for you and take some of the guesswork out of farming. So currently we're doing cultivar trials of both snapdragons and zinnias, and the goal of that is for farmers to be able to look at the cultivars that were in our trial and decide, you know what, that one produced really well, I want to grow that one on my farm. Or, you know what, it doesn't look like that one did so great, and hey, I noticed the same thing on my farm. I don't think I'm going to spend money or waste space on that anymore. So really, the point of cut flower research is to provide local research-based information that saves farmers money and helps our cut flower farmers be more successful on their farms. I think we have an incredible opportunity to expand local cut flower production in South Dakota, both for consumers to make local purchases and connect with farmers, not only for fruits and vegetables, but also for something really beautiful such as flowers. I think we're seeing more florists who are starting to purchase from South Dakota farmers and integrate their flowers into their shops. And I think this is a great opportunity to spread beauty across the state of South Dakota and generate a lot of positive income for both our rural and urban communities across the state. If people in South Dakota want to purchase local cut flowers, I encourage you to keep an eye on your local farmers market. Also pay attention to pop-up shops or perhaps social media across the state and in your own community. Both South Dakota Specialty Producers and Dakota Rural Action keep directories of farmers in South Dakota, and both of those places indicate if people are growing cut flowers. So that's another great place to look if you are looking to purchase local cut flowers and support producers producers in South Dakota. To learn more about the cut flower research program at South Dakota State University, visit the SDSU Extension website and watch for trial reports as well as research updates throughout the growing season.